All right, shalom, besties. Hey, you didn't know there was going to be a part two, right? Well, in the last video, I did tax exempt organizations and I listed out all the different tax exempt organizations because automatically you may speak to someone and you're setting up a tax exempt organization, or you want to set up an organization and someone will tell you, hey, that's a 501c3. No, they're not all 501c3. So watch my video for tax exempt organizations, and this one is now I'm telling you how to set up a tax exempt organization. First, a tax exempt organization is recognized by the IRS as serving the public or a specific group, so it does not pay federal income tax on related activities. We have one, Unity Group Services Inc. You can Google and see. So, watch my previous video to know what organization type you should choose. Let's go. As always, we always start off with a scripture because Yahweh is first. To whom much is given, much shall be required. Luke 12:48. That's the giving back process. Praise Yahweh. Now, which type should you choose? First, you need to figure out, who do we serve? Do you serve the public? Do you serve members? Or do you serve businesses? That's how you're going to know what type of organization you should choose. Can donations be tax deductible? You have to ask yourself that question as well. Would Will we advocate or lobby? Are you advocating for a group of people, or are you going to lobby the government for something? If the answer is public good plus donations, then you choose 501c3. You may hear 501c3, but if the answer is public good and you're getting donations, the donations are tax deductible, then you want 501c3. And you can contact me at BahtKaleb Consultant for more information. Then you want to form your organization at a state level first. Register a nonprofit organization with your state, then choose nonprofit or religious purpose. Then you want to go to irs.gov and you want to get an EIN. So that's the next step. You want to apply and get that done out of the way. So you have to create the required documents, and one of that is the articles of incorporation, bylaws, and conflict of interest policy. Next, choose the correct forms. Now, when you watch the first part of my video, you would know like which one of these forms you're going to choose. There's a lot of different forms. Now, the 1040, excuse me, the 1023 easy, that's for small nonprofits where your yearly donation, yearly revenue is under $50,000. That's when you can file that form. It's quick and simple. 1023 easy. Form 1023, the regular one, which is a more extended version of one. It's for larger or more complex nonprofit. If you know that your nonprofit organization is going to have more than $50,000 in revenue over the years coming, $50,000, more than $50,000 in donations, then you want to do the Form 1023. Why? Because you don't want to do this 1023 easy and then, okay, now you have more money and you have to refile again. Churches are often exempt automatically. It's optional if you want to file to have that status. The family have a church. We did not file an organization. We filed with the state, and then you can still set up a bank account because churches are not required to file, but you can file if you want that additional security. IRS fees for the 1023 easy is $275. For the 10 regular 1023, the more extended version where it's a whole packet, it's like a book that you have to complete. That's, I think their fee is $600, and the processing time is about 2 to 6 months, depending on how busy the IRS is. You can go to irs.gov and check in the fees, or you can pay us $1,300 and we'll complete the process for you. Apply for your tax exempt status. You have to. Most people just say, "Oh, I have a nonprofit organization," but do you have that status from the IRS? There are paperwork for that. After approval, you want to register with the state charity. Then you want to get a fundraising license. If you're going to be fundraising via telephone, etc., online, you have to have a license. So you want to go ahead and you want to do that. And then you also want to open a non-profit bank account. So you got to register locally. You have to register locally with the state as a charity, get a fundraising license, and open a bank account because the funds have to go in there. And you cannot mix the personal and nonprofit funds. Like for Unity Group Services Inc., everything is separate. Whatever money come in goes to that account. It's separate. And you have to be careful not to pay the founders improperly. There's a certain amount that is dictated for paying. So there's a lot of intricate details that go into this. Again, you can contact us at BahtKalebConsulting@gmail.com, consultant at BahtKalebConsulting.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe, or you can put in the notes and I can get back to you. Operating before approval, it can get you in trouble. Not only that, I think the IRS give you like a certain time where you can operate once you have mailed in or submitted. Let's say submitted because you can do it online. Once you have submitted your 1023 form, once you have submitted your documents to the IRS, then you can operate as a nonprofit organization. However, to get to solicit donations, to open bank accounts, you're going to have to show that IRS approval and that it's registered with the state. And you need a board of directors. So you have to go ahead and you have to choose a board of directors. And that's First Corinthians 14:40. Let all things be done decently and in order. If you want things to be done decently and in order, you can contact us and we can, you know, give you a price based up on your budget and so forth, or help you based upon your budget where we can, you can pay for information, where we can do consultation and just guide you on you completing the process yourself. Here's a bonus for you: nonprofit versus foundation. Public charity is funded by many donors. That's nonprofit. Private foundation is funded by one family or entity. Like we have private foundations as well, where the family fund it, and we have foundations where like some of our businesses fund it. So you have to know that the details that is required by the government. Like we do everything by the book. We're in the land that we live in, we follow by their laws. So you have to double check and make sure that you are following the laws so you don't get in trouble. All right, want to know where to invest? Want to know more about nonprofit organization? Don't forget to watch the first video so you can know what different type of organization it is and how the number that the IRS classify it under. They're not all 501c3. They're 501c, but you have 3, 4, 5, so forth. Okay? Or contact us at BahtKalebConsulting@gmail.com or sign up at www.BahtKalebConsulting.com. Remember, we specialize in business. That's our specialty, all form of businesses. Praise Yahweh. Shalom, shalom. Thank you so much for listening. Hopefully you take this information and go out and do good with it, better yourself and our nation as a whole. Praise Yahweh. Shalom.